Hi, how's it going? We are gonna make protein peanut butter balls today. So I have a bowl. I have all my measuring cups. We are going to be using honey, peanut butter, and Quick Oats. We are also gonna add some mini M&Ms, and if you don't have mini M&Ms, chocolate chips, because both ways are really good. And I have my spatula. We are also, when we're done, rolling them into balls and putting them on parchment paper on the counter behind me. So before we start, let's wash our hands. Okay, so now that our hands are washed, we need 3 cups Quick Oats. So we're just gonna scoop it out, shake it till it's level. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we're going to add 1 cup peanut butter. So I have our peanut butter, and I'm going to use a spatula to put it in the cup. I'm just gonna set the cup in my bowl so that it is level, and if I spill, it goes into the bowl. Let's see if we can do this. A little bit more. Okay, cup of peanut butter goes into our bowl. Now if I can get it back out. Okay, now that it is all in our bowl, we need a 1/2 cup of honey. So, our 1/2 cup, let's see if it's open first. You might need to make sure that your honey is open, otherwise it probably won't come out. Okay, so my last video cut out, but we got our honey open now, and we're gonna add a 1/2 cup to our peanut butter and oats. So squeeze out a 1/2 cup, or if you want, you can take the top off. I guess that would have been easier and made more sense. So I'm just gonna do it the hard way. Almost there. And we're done. Okay. So now that we have our honey, it's gonna get added to our mixture, and I grabbed another spoon to clean out the honey because otherwise this cup is just gonna get full of oats and peanut butter, and it's gonna be a sticky mess. So we're just gonna use a different spoon quick, and we're gonna empty out our honey cup into our mixture. Get out as much as we can. Scoop off the sides, otherwise it's gonna drip, and then you have sticky stuff all over your counter. Okay, so now that we have that, we are going to mix as much as possible our oats and peanut butter and honey. It is going to be very hard. I make a mess all the time, whether it's oats coming out the side or everything sticking to my spatula. We're gonna mix that up a little bit, try and get it off the sides. Okay, mine's like half mixed, but don't worry, we're gonna mix it more. So now I don't have enough M&Ms for this batch because I used most of them last time, but we're going to use mini chocolate chips. So you can either use M&Ms, you can use chocolate chips, you can use butterscotch, pretty much any candy that you want. We're gonna do either a 1/3 cup to a 1/2 cup. I'm going to start with a 1/3 cup because you can always add more. Oop, that's coming. Oh, I'm spilling. See, I make a mess. It's okay. That's the fun of cleaning up. So I'm gonna put a 1/3 cup in, and actually, we're just gonna do a little more if I can do this without spilling. Yep, there it is, I spilled. We're gonna do about 1/2 cup. Or you can just dump, yep, I dropped some. Just dump some in till you think it looks good. And then you can either mix it up with a spoon or a spatula or your hands if you really wish. And I'm probably going to use my hands because it's just easier for me because I don't like using the spatula. So that's why we wash our hands. Take everything we can off of the spatula so it's clean, so we don't waste anything. And then try to scoop that back on the side. And set that over there to be washed later. Okay. Now that I've made a big mess, we are just going to mix it with our hands. So you want all the oats mixed in. You don't really want any dry oats. You can tell because like when they get mixed in with the peanut butter and the honey, they turn a darker brown. So like you have dry, crummy oats. The lighter ones, they don't stick to anything. You want them all dark to mix them up. So mix that as good as you can get it. It is very sticky, but it will taste delicious in the end, I promise. Mix it. I feel like Cookie Monster mixing cookies or something. Make sure you get everything off the bottom and out of the corners of the bowl, off the sides, everything in between. Kind of dig to the bottom, don't look. Yeah, I think I got everything. And now, for the last part. So I put a piece of parchment paper down on the counter behind me. But now we're just gonna take a clump of it and you're going to kind of group it together like you would build a snowball. And then we're going to roll it in the palms of our hands into a ball. And then just set it on the parchment paper and do the rest with the rest of your mix. And you can make them as big or as little as you want. Try to make them all the same size. There's another one. So yeah, we're just gonna keep doing that. Sarah, you wanna come do me a favor? You wanna hit stop? Just push the red square. And set out on the paper for a little bit. You can put them in a container and then they're ready to eat.